Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm Steve,
I'm Travis.
and welcome to another episode of The Last Podcast You'd Want. How we doing, everybody? More importantly, how we doing, Travis?
Steve, couldn't be better, just living the dream out here, baby. How are you?
Doing well, having fun, living life. I can't complain. I have
Nice.
seen 5 movies that I can remember since we last recorded. One of which was in the theater. Two of which was in the theaters. Three of which was at home. I've been playing video games. Uh, just
Same.
just been having fun. I watched. Uh,
I know you watched my TikTok short film of me performing a backflip, which I never thought I would do in my life,
I
and have
did. I
done
did.
now at 31.
I did.
So,
I watched Hitman's Bodyguard today, and then and I
Reynolds and
and then I followed it up with
Sammy,
the other guys.
they made a sequel to Hitman's Bodyguard because it was
Yeah,
so successful. Was it actually any good?
it was funny. The Hitman's Bodyguard's wife.
Oh, they both are good?
Yeah, I enjoyed both of them. Other than that, I've just been watching a lot of movies. How about you? I know you've seen a couple.
Oh, dude. I mean, yeah, I've seen some stuff in the theaters,
How,
for
how many
sure.
how many in the theaters? How much at home?
Mostly some stuff at home. I think just one in the theaters. I've got tickets to go again tomorrow, but we can discuss that at a later date.
Yep, yep.
Uh,
Because we will
and
probably
then
be
some
discussing
new
the same.
TV shows out.
Okay, okay.
Been grinding pretty hard on Madden, getting my franchise quarterback to where he needs to be. Dudley Studley. He's still early in his career, but he's got a lot of potential. So that's been a big focus of mine over the
And it
last
it
week.
it, it wasn't actually said, but would you had not been disconnected from our share play, I would have won Tiger. I would have.
You can speculate
I was
as to the
two.
results of that, but
I was
there's
two
no
over you.
there's no
I
real way to
I
know
was
for
five.
sure.
I was 5 under par. You were 3 under par.
I think you were 7 and I was 5, but
I was still 2 over you.
yeah, but I mean, golf can change in a heartbeat, brother. You go double bogey and I drop a
I,
birdie in
I, tell,
there.
I tell you what, after we're done recording, let's hop back on share play. Let's go another 18 and let's hear you talk your talk when I actually take my first shot. Travis, you know the
One
first.
of us has suspect internet because the share play connection has been lost twice now. So I don't know who it is, but I suspect foul play on your end.
So I went to the theater and I saw Confess Fletch because the Regal Crown Club gave me a free ticket. A movie that, upon watching the trailer, I was like, this doesn't look like a good movie. I'm a big fan of Fletch, the Chevy Chase movie,
Hmm.
Fletch Lives. There's a full book series, which I kind
Never
of
seen
want
it.
to check out now. John Hamm plays Irving M. Fletcher in this new version of Fletch, and it was surprisingly a very funny movie. I was very entertained. There were 3 other people in the theater. 2 of them laughed once. I laughed continuously because the movie was very fun and entertaining. With Confess Fletch, I got trailers for Amsterdam, Don't Worry, Darling, Boys, Smile, and Dungeons and Dragons. All of those movies have come out by this point, except for Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, wait, what?
Well, I saw this movie like 2 weeks ago. And upon officially watching the Dungeons and Dragons trailer, as someone who just recently started playing Dungeons and Dragons, it looks like a very entertaining film. Um,
I mean, couldn't you literally just make it a story about anything? I mean, dungeon masters do different quests. Like, there's so the versatility as
well,
far as,
there's a lot of
I mean,
storylines. There's a lot of stories of what you can go into with Dungeons and Dragons. Solid cast, looks like a fun journey. The other movie that I will touch on real fast, I still have 3 other ones, but I'll give you a chance to talk about
sure,
some of
no, no.
yours. Uh, Hocus Pocus 2 came out.
Oh
I
yeah.
know I know that you watched it as well, so we can both talk about this together. You will probably have more to say than I do because I did not enjoy this movie.
Oh,
I
okay, yeah.
I did not like it. I
Just
did
flat
not
out.
flat out did not enjoy it. So much that I don't even want to give it. I'm willing to give the Suicide Squad more of a second chance than I'm willing to give Hocus Pocus 2.
Which one?
The Suicide Squad, the James
The
Gunn,
new. Oh yeah. Okay.
the James
Well,
Gunn one.
I feel like you can kind of pretty early on. I feel like you can get flipped one way on a movie, and they won't win you back, and you won't let them win you back. Because I do feel like I was kind of on the fence early, but it turned out to
What
be
won you
something that I
over?
really enjoyed watching.
What won you over? Because what lost me was the musical number of the
Mm,
Sanderson sisters coming back.
okay, see, that was early too. That was also just kind of like I laughed it off, but what the fuck? What the
No,
fuck?
I made it. I really don't even know how far I made it after that. It was a Friday night, so while
Mhm.
my wife was watching the movie, I came into my office and I watched Friday Night Rampage from AEW Wrestling,
Oh,
and
so you didn't even finish it.
I would occasionally come out and look at my wife and go, "Is it still bad?" And she goes, "Hasn't gotten any better." My wife semi enjoyed it. I did not. But I was also expecting a semi different film. There was a book written for the movie several years back, literally not even that long ago. And the full storyline of that is Max and the other girl from the original Hocus Pocus have a child, and that's the one that deals with the Sanderson sisters, their child. I was
Oh.
really hoping for more of a connection to the original movie. I was hoping for more, and it,
It
it
was a half reboot, is I think where they kind of fucked up, if anything. Like it wasn't a full on sequel. It was like a reboot continuation. Like
the
tried
connection
to throw
to
in a more diversified cast instead of just continuing with the story that they already had. Which I get it.
which
Like
I don't
that's
mind. Which I don't mind. I don't mind the diversity of the cast. I don't like the half-assery connection of I was a child and I saw you guys when you turned to dust, and then the book talked to me.
oh, the
Like,
store owner guy. Yeah,
yeah, like there's so you there. I was expecting so much more. Travis, tell me really what you thought
yeah.
about
What?
Hocus Pocus 2, how you and Wesleyan enjoyed it.
Well, if that is a pretty weak backdoor, I wonder if I went back and watched Hocus Pocus. I mean, we watched it before the second one came out, but I wonder if I could spot that actual child that they showed the footage of, because I doubt it.
You
And
can't, because it's purely written in for the movie. Travis, you're being silly.
yeah, it's just like I don't know what's going on anymore these days, but I mean, it definitely got better. I mean, it started off pretty cringy. I can't blame you for
I
that, but
came
I
out.
thought
I
it got
came
a
out
lot
for.
better.
I came out for what I believe would have been the second musical number. I'm not sure how many musical numbers there were.
There was only a second one. That's where I was like, how much are they gonna do this? And it was just so out
I
of place as far as the whole film goes.
Sure. The first one at least made sense. The musical number in the first
Yeah,
film made
the
sense,
first one's
and I get it.
incredible.
I understand. Bette Midler's an amazing singer. Bette Midler's an amazing performer, but we don't need it in every movie. I'm sorry, Travis. Keep
No,
talking.
no, I have to assume it's contractual obligation that she like would not have agreed to come back and possibly even SJP with her Broadway roots, like demanded another musical number, or maybe they just really thought with the success of that other they could just shoehorn.
It's probably just shoehorning it in. Bette Midler, I hear, is an amazing human, so I don't. I would never think anything of that.
That's fair.
Going past, you enjoyed it. Wesleyan enjoyed it. Yes.
Yeah, we had a good time. It wasn't fucking incredible or anything, but I ended up. I mean, my expectations I keep them pretty low for these types of uh reboots and anytime they're bringing back an older legacy sequels, whatever you call it. I try to maintain a level. I try to really give it some breathing room. Like I don't want to be on top of its back. I just want to at least be entertained. And it felt like when the movie was over, I couldn't believe that it had already been a full movie's length, which is always I think not a bad sign. You certainly don't want to be in a film where it's dragging along and you're like, fuck.
What is another movie that you've seen
Oh,
recently?
I actually something that just came out right after Hocus Pocus came out was Bros. Uh, Forgetting the director's name, starring Billy Eichner, who's a really
Sure.
good comedic actor. Billy on the Street's fucking hilarious.
Billy on the Streets. I love Billy on the Streets. It's so funny to watch just stoned off your ass.
Oh, I know. Yeah, and I could just binge that all day. What's the
Miss
show?
for a
Difficult
dollar.
People.
Miss for a dollar. For a dollar. Name an actress. Any actress. Sorry, keep going.
Yeah, no, and then when
I
just
really
when
want to see. I really want to see Bros. There are other movies that are out right now that I also need to see, but I do really want to see Bros.
Yeah, directed by I can't remember his name, same guy from Forgetting Sarah Marshall, so great comedic chops. Uh Again, and it's something I wish that you'd seen. I think we can talk about it without really going into any of the details of the movie. It's just a rom-com, plain and
Sure.
simple. The only twist, it is two men, which you don't see the representation very often, and we know we are. So this is quote unquote has to be listed as some kind of groundbreaking in that regard. But at the same time, it's nice to just also, in my mind, just try to
I don't
not.
I don't want to throw shade on your gay rom com, but there have been plenty. I mean, like this is like a mainstream. But back in the '90s,
Right.
you had the Birdcage, which was a big groundbreaking movie for
But
the
that
gay
was a
community.
it
There,
wasn't a love story about the parents though. It was a straight love
no,
story about, and then
no,
he
it's a
had
straight love story. No, but I'm saying from that stemmed a lot. You have Tu Wong Fu. Thanks for everything, Julie Newmar
a
from Australia.
Jim Carrey movie with I Love You, Philip Morris.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, no, you're right.
You have Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, which isn't necessarily a love story, but definitely a great gay comedy.
I guess
You
that's
you
just
you should check that out if you've never seen it. It is Hugo Weaving, it is Guy Pearce, and it is Terrence Stamp, all in drag. It is the movie that essentially Tu Wong Fu, Thanks for Everything, Julie Newmar is based off of.
interesting. All right, well, I'll write that down.
Saw Bros. Tell us a little bit about it. I mean, tell us if you liked it, if people should go see it, all the basic bullshit.
Yeah, Wesley and I went and saw it last night, and we liked it a lot. It was really good, really funny. And like I was saying, I don't know, it's definitely got to be part of my conditioning just as a straight white male and having so like not having to have ever think about representation necessarily in a movie before, and then like to see that, and then I don't know. At the beginning, it's about that, and then his character runs a gay like history museum, and then it was like it was feel like they were so on the ball about it. But at the same time, it ended up just being a really just great rom com, a little formulaic, but in like the good ways that you want a rom com to be, and just a really great love story that I mean, at the end, definitely it touches you, makes you laugh, like it makes me confront the fact that I had to admit that I'm still not super comfortable with male on male love scenes. So I had to just kind of
Where
like, all right, that's something where I'm at. But by the end, each time it was less uncomfortable for me. So that's something that's good about this is that,
this makes me laugh so much, only because the fact that I grew up with so many gay couples that my parents knew, and
oh,
they were all my uncles. I had my uncle Gary. I knew my uncle Gary was gay. I had my uncle Danny and Uncle Kurt, and they were a couple. I had Uncle Tim and Uncle Lynn, and they were a couple. Like so I was just so used to it. Like it was just always around me that the concept of a gay couple has always been as normalized for me as a straight couple.
yeah, no, here in the Midwest, not something that saw in everyday occurrences at all as a child. In fact,
Oh, what?
just the opposite of that. So
Yeah,
I've always been accepting of it, but I've just never been witness to it. And so this movie was the first time where it was like, okay, so that's all right. And then it made me actually the interesting thing and why I bring it up is just like, hmm, think about how many movies I've seen where it's just male on female just going at
going
it.
at it.
And I never thought just even twice about it. Like, oh, this is
But
hot.
then you're uncomfortable with a man on man. But then you watch Cruel Intentions with Sarah Michelle Gellar and Selma Blair, and you're like, oh, give me more of that.
Yeah, well,
It's
exactly. So
good
it's
that
totally,
it's good that a movie like this is made to make you confront the ideals of where you are in life. With that being said, you did mention the Midwest, and Travis, you know what the Midwest is.
it's young and restless,
Young and
baby.
Restless. That's right. That's right.
I got
That's,
a bunch of trailers for my film too. I don't know
oh,
if
what
you're
did you
interested.
get? Yeah, hit me.
Yeah, and turns out my A-list app actually allows me to go back and watch the trailers that came with my movie so I could find the whole list of them.
Oh,
So I'll just rattle them off for you because there's some
let
stuff I'm looking forward to.
hit me, because then I got a list of trailers for the movie that I saw after it.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Wakanda Forever.
Okay. Oh,
Looking
excited
forward
for that
to
one.
it. Yeah, Black Panther is gotta be top 3, maybe number 1, but MCU movie for me. This is something I hadn't heard about at all. Babylon with Brad Pitt, like a 1920s kind of somewhat behind the scenes of making a film. Didn't really
Saw that trailer as well.
not clear what it was really about, but it looks good.
Looks real
Black
good.
Adam. Oh, these marketing is everywhere. Everybody knows about it. It's only a couple weeks away now. I am hyped for it. Now Weston's also hyped for it, so I might be able to get her to go see that with me. Finally saw the Ticket to Paradise trailer. I keep seeing the poster for it, but I couldn't figure out exactly what the whole shtick was with that. Did not expect, I guess now that I'm getting older, so are they. Fucking George Clooney and Julia Roberts as parents to the girl from Last Man Standing.
I know Ticket to Paradise. Sure,
Smart. Some other stuff.
Sure.
Oh, dude, there's a fucking.
I saw that trailer. I went to a movie and I saw a trailer for that, and I didn't write it down because I've seen that trailer. Maybe I just keep forgetting to write it down.
It looks fairly funny, but it also looks like something we've seen before.
Sure.
Could definitely
And
be.
We know by the end of the movie, George and Julie are gonna fall back in love with themselves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they have to.
What did we see?
Dude, there's a fucking Whitney Houston biopic coming out.
I want to dance with somebody.
This looks heat.
Oh, bro. I almost started crying watching this trailer. This trailer looks so amazing. It's filled with so much passion. It's filled with so much energy. Ooh, I almost just started crying just from the pure energy off of it. Yes.
Yeah, Weston's a big Whitney fan, so like we were both just kind of like, so can they just show us that? Like, holy shit, that looks fucking good. I want to see it right now. And oddly enough, a movie called Spoiler Alert starring Jim Parsons, which apparently if you go see, it's another kind of, I don't know what you say. It's another love story with Jim Parsons and his lover, partner, and then it's funny they call it spoiler alert because they give away a lot of the plot in the fucking trailer.
Obviously, it's called
spoiler alert. Yeah, Jim Parsons' husband in the movie gets cancer, and then I assume, I don't know, but I'm like, God damn, like they showed like them kind of meeting and falling in love. And you're like, all right, this looks like another good movie to go check out. And then they show him also. I'm like, dude, chill. Like, what? Like, what the fucking trailers?
I also really want to see Smile. What were the other trailers you got?
The last one was Fablemans, which is an interesting kind of looking one about a young Jewish boy who's trying to make his own movies.
Okay.
I would say Seth Rogen might be in it, but.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
And I went and saw Don't Worry, Darling.
Did you like it?
I really enjoyed it. My wife, not so much. Me, I loved the journey that they took me on. I loved the experience. I don't want to give anything away. It's a slow burn of a film. So if you don't like just a slow, drawn out, what some would call a boring storyline.
Mm-hmm.
It was very dragged out. After the movie, I was like, well, they maybe could have cut it down. And then I was like, I can't even think of anything in the movie that I would have cut out.
Yeah.
Very, very entertaining. If you can check it out as an A-lister or whatever you're doing,
I can see it all, baby.
Go check it out. Go check it out. Trailers that I got, you already mentioned I Want to Dance with Somebody, Wakanda Forever, Babylon, Black Adam. I got all of those. I got a trailer for Amsterdam. Again, super excited for Amsterdam.
David O. Russell, right?
Big cast. Big, huge cast. I'm super excited for it.
Big cast.
A movie coming out called Till, which is a movie about historical accurate events that happened, I believe, back in the 50s, about a young boy that was actually lynched and murdered in the South. Literally a boy.
Oh yeah, Emmett Till then.
Emmett Till.
That'd be about. Okay.
Sure, 100%. And
I haven't seen a trailer for that, and
that trailer was also very emotionally filled, as it should be.
Yeah, that's such a brutal thing to stomach when you learn about, and then just like as the older I get and think about what dates those were, and like
I
fucking
just the fucking world that we did. I
not
mean,
even that long ago.
not even that long ago. Really, not even that fucking long ago. Like, and yeah. I saw a
Embarrassing is what fucking
I
counts.
saw a trailer for Knock on the Cabin.
Oh, that sounds kind of creepy.
M. Night Shyamalan's new film,
Oh, Shyamalan Ding Dong, coming in with a
starring
new one.
starring starring the only two names that I saw in it.
Phoenix.
No, David Batista
Oh shit, nice.
and Ronald Weasley.
Oh, Rupert Grint. He's a good actor. I like
I
him.
couldn't remember his real name.
Yeah, Sick
Um,
Note on Netflix is pretty solid with him. He's done. I feel like he's the most versatile from that. Well, no,
and then
Emma
we
Watson's pretty good.
also got a trailer for Pray for the Devil and Shazam, which we've talked about as well. So
Shazam!
I'm
That's
really
the sequel.
excited for the new Shazam movie. Um, but I saw Don't Worry, Darling, which was really good, and then Tiffany and I on Netflix 2 nights ago caught Malignant, and last night watched a movie on Netflix. Oh, sorry, Malignant was on HBO, and a movie that if you have Netflix, it was a lot of fun. It's called Lou, Lou, Lou. It's Allison Janney, very old now, kicking some fucking ass.
She's hilarious.
She is very
So
fucking
fucking
serious.
funny.
She is very fucking serious in this film.
No shit. Okay. Well, all
I
right.
loved it. No, I loved it though. Lou, Lou. Check it out. And
I'm down for that journey.
Malignant was great. Malignant came out a couple years ago in the theaters. It's a
But didn't they do like?
I just forgot the director. He does a lot of horror films. It was very well done. I
Watch
did.
a lot of horror these days.
You
So
should check out if you have HBO. Check out Malignant.
Max.
Yeah, HBO. Same fucking.
Yeah, I think. Oh yeah. Well, I guess that includes all of HBO.
Um,
Yes, I think I
Travis,
will.
have you seen anything else new?
I'm keeping up with Mighty Ducks Game Changers.
Ooh,
Episode
haven't
2
watched
dropped
it
this
yet.
week.
Just dropped yesterday.
Good season so far, and this episode,
So
it's
did they
no
drop
different.
how many episodes did they drop for the opener?
Just one.
Oh, so okay. Well,
Yeah. So this is episode 2.
oh wait, did it drop last week?
Dropped on the 5th, so yesterday.
So they dropped 2 episodes.
But no, because the other episode came out the night before Hocus Pocus came out.
So
But
last
it
week.
got totally fucking.
So last
Hocus
week.
Pocus had too much hype, and
Okay. So
nobody
yeah.
even noticed.
So I was right last week.
That's the best parts about Hocus Pocus 2 is because we enjoyed that, and then all of a sudden, boom! It's like, hey, we want to watch Mighty Ducks Game Changers episode 1. I was like,
You're ridiculous.
yes.
Well, then I will
yes.
probably watch both of those tonight, but I am definitely going to be watching because it is Thursday night. We are going to be watching
Thursday Night Football.
She-Hulk. Come on, She-Hulk. It's a little bit late in the show, so we're gonna start wrapping it up, and we're gonna start wrapping it up with IMDb birthdays.
I'll bring it on.
As soon as IMDb wants to be responsive to what I'm doing, man, it's being super slow. Maybe it's because I'm recording and using the internet. That's okay. We'll figure it out. The other thing I'm excited for that is out on Netflix, Dahmer. I don't know if you started Dahmer. You know what?
Weslin's been watching that. Will not stop talking about how good it is.
We're gonna go over box office real quick, and then we'll go ahead and get into birthdays. Coming in at number 6 in the theater this week with $4 million. Ponian Selvan Part 1. No idea what it is. Coming in at number 5 with 4.9 million. Travis, you helped bring this. Bros coming in at number 5.
Unfortunately, 2 tickets to that, yo.
Unfortunately, beating Bros with $5 million, James Cameron's Avatar.
People really like that movie,
I
and
guess.
I think that the 3D actually makes it better. And in actuality, just masks for the fact that it's a fucking Ferngully ripoff.
Yes, thank you. Okay, cool. Coming in at number 3 with 6.8 million, you have The Woman King. Coming in at number 2 with 6.8 million, obviously more than The Woman King. Don't Worry, Darling.
I want to go see The Woman King still. I might check that out.
And a movie that's in the theaters right now that I want to see, number one with $23 million, Smile. It's a horror flick, Travis.
Yeah, I'm scared to go see it. It looks scary. I don't want to go see it.
I don't want to go
Looks
see the
good.
scary movies.
I don't
Coming
really
out
like
this week,
being scared. I mean, it is spooky season now, so.
today is the 6th, coming out technically the 7th, but probably tonight. We do have Amsterdam, a movie called Tar, Lyle Crocodile, Bromates, Signs of Love, Stay the Night, Battleground, and After Sun. I'm only excited for one of those movies. And
Yep.
let's end it, Travis. Instead of playing games, we're going to go ahead and we're going to end it playing IMDb birthdays. Celebrating a birthday, we're going to start with Miss Elizabeth Shue.
Karate Kid fame. Oh boy. Let's see, you gotta be about 53 now, I would say.
59.
I was generous.
How about oh my God, I can't talk. Emily Mortimer.
Elamy Mortimer. 39.
51.
Oh no, wait, Emily Mortimer. Is that the girl from Frasier?
No, but you already guessed. She's 51. Brett Gelman from Stranger Things. And
Stranger Things,
many other things. He's actually in The Other Guys. I was just watching The Other
I
Guys.
love The Other Guys.
Okay, he's
Who is he in it?
Nobody leaves the house without screwing my wife.
Oh, yes.
Leaves the house without screwing my wife.
You know, I bet you think from this beard that underneath this I'd be all hairy.
Completely clean shaven.
40, no, 52.
Oh, what were you going to say for 40?
I was going to say 48.
46.
You got to go with your gut instinct.
Celebrating a birthday today. The original pink Power Ranger.
It's Christine Eth.
Amy Jo Johnson.
It's Christine Eth. Get it right.
You come into my house and you say my wife's name wrong. Her name is Christine Eth.
This one's got the vodka in it.
Amy Jo Johnson.
Who? Amy Jo Johnson.
Yeah, she's the original pink Power Ranger.
Oh, Schnapple Apple.
Yeah, Schnapple Apple.
That's an OG crush for us 90s guys. I didn't even know her name. That's embarrassing.
I did. I was a fan of the show. I watched it when it originally aired.
42.
52. Add another 10.
God, I'm not even getting close, man. Have we even played this game before?
How about Ian Grufford?
If anybody was worried that I look at my phone during this episode definitely proves I don't.
Ian Grufford. Ian Grufford, you're going to know as Reed Richards from Fantastic Four and Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. Okay. He also played, I believe, Galahad or Lancelot in the King Arthur film with Clive Owen.
He'd be in some stuff. I've seen him in some stuff.
He's
good actor.
Stuff. Yeah.
Oh man, he's got to be getting up there though. 62.
49. Jesus Christ, Travis.
What?
49.
When did Fantastic Four came out, like 04, 05?
49. Oh my gosh. I really don't think
he's got silver strikes in his hair.
I have silver strikes in my hair and I'm 39. And unfortunately, it looks. How about Ellen Travolta? I want to say that's John Travolta's mom.
What?
I can name people that are having a birthday.
89 years old.
She is turning 83. You were close. You're close on some of these.
Oh yeah, 6 years is like the closest I've been.
I can name other people, but you're not going to know who they are. How about Britt Eklund?
Okay, so yeah, Fantastic Four came out in 05.
Britt Eklund. How old do you think Britt Eklund is turning?
He was so much. He just looks old, I guess. All right, guy.
She's turning 80. There's a bunch of people.
I'm really hung up on the Fantastic Four guy thing. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, Travis, as we come to a close on one of our longer episodes, going on 30 minutes. Fine. Anything you want to leave the fans with?
Smoke 2 joints in the evening. Smoke 2 joints at night.
Smoke 2 joints in the afternoon makes you feel all right. All right. My leaving message is smoke 2 joints in time of peace and 2 in time of war. You smoke 2 joints before you smoke 2 joints, and then you smoke 2 more. Tip the veal, try the staff. We'll see you next week.